Well, turning now to a violent attack inside of Georgia's top law enforcement agency, the Post headquarters in Cobb County.
So what's usually a very safe space for the agency inside the Austell Police headquarters turned into a crime scene this week after 3 women, all sworn law enforcement officers, were attacked.
Tonight, 11 Live's Cody Alcorn is live outside of Post headquarters in Austell. So, Cody, what have you learned tonight about what happened here?
A really wild story, Jennifer and Ron. It's the first time anyone can recall anything like this happening here. And get this, Post shares this building with the Austell Police Department. So as you can imagine, when all of this went down, it did not take long for officers to respond. Monday, just after 11:30 a.m., Alex Ross walked into Post headquarters here in Austell to talk about his law enforcement certification.
Whatever happened inside of Post triggered the incident.
Austell Police Lieutenant Edward Kaysen heard the commotion.
So officers ran out. When they got out in the hallway, they looked down the stairs to the second floor. There was 5 officers.
Officers from Austell and a Cobb County deputy ran to the second floor. Lieutenant Kaysen was one of the first officers on scene. They found several Post employees, all sworn officers, struggling with Ross.
One of the investigators had her gun drawn, and all we could hear was let go of her gun.
According to warrants, Ross punched all 3 female officers. One officer suffered a broken jaw.
We don't know what his intent was, but whatever it was not going to be good. We were lucky to get her away from him.
Taking several officers to get Ross on the ground.
And actually get him to release the investigator and release her weapon. But it was an unusual situation that could have gone horribly wrong for everyone involved.
According to Ross's Post file, he resigned from the Walton County Sheriff's Office as a deputy in 2022. He then went to the Towns County Sheriff's Office right up on the state line. He resigned there just a few months later in 2023. We've also learned tonight he was actually put on a 36-month probation in April of this year.
This is a wild story, Cody. Has Georgia Post said anything about this attack on 3 of their own inside their headquarters?
They did send me a statement earlier tonight, Jennifer, and here is what it says. We are grateful for the quick action of our Post personnel and the Austell police officers who rendered valuable assistance in subduing the assailant. As an active investigation is underway, we are limited in what we can share, but we are working closely with local and state law enforcement to ensure justice is done and the assailant is held accountable for his violent actions. Live in Austell, Cody Alcorn, 11 Alive News.
All right, Cody, we're glad everyone's mostly okay out there.